Long ago, in the land of Israel, the people were under the rule of the Philistines, who oppressed them for many years. In this time of struggle, a miraculous child was born, Samson. From birth, God had a special plan for him. An angel appeared to his mother and said, "He will begin to deliver Israel from the Philistines." Even as a baby, Samson was chosen for greatness. As Samson grew, it became clear that he was no ordinary boy. He had supernatural strength, unlike anyone in Israel. By the time he was a young man, he could perform feats no one else could imagine. He tore a lion apart with his bare hands and defeated enemies with nothing but his own power. Everyone whispered in awe, "This man is from God." Though strong, Samson was not perfect. He was impulsive and sometimes let his desires guide him more than God's plan. He fell in love with women from the Philistine nation, even though they were not allowed for Israelite men. One day he married a Philistine woman, and this decision would set the stage for great challenges. God's plan for him remained, but Samson's choices often brought trouble and danger. Samson's strength made him a threat to the Philistines. They sought to capture him. Through trickery they tried to reveal the secret of his power, his long hair, which had never been cut. A woman named Delilah, whom Samson loved, was persuaded by the Philistines to find his secret. Time and again she asked him, and Samson lied. But eventually he revealed the truth. Delilah cut his hair while he slept, and his strength left him instantly. Once powerless, Samson was captured by the Philistines. They blinded him and forced him to work grinding grain in prison. The mighty man who had torn lions and defeated armies was now weak and humiliated. The Philistines celebrated their victory over Israel, mocking Samson for all to see. Even in despair, Samson remembered God, and hope still burned in his heart. After years of captivity, Samson prayed to God, "O Lord, remember me. Strengthen me one last time." He asked for the power to take revenge on the Philistines and deliver Israel. God heard Samson's prayer. His faith, though humbled, was still alive. Even in weakness, God's plan had not failed. The Philistines held a great celebration in their temple, and Samson was brought to entertain them. He leaned on the pillars supporting the roof, asking God to give him strength one last time. God answered. With a mighty push, Samson brought down the temple walls. Thousands of Philistines were defeated, and Samson gave his life to fulfill God's plan. Samson's story reminds us that strength alone is not enough. It is faith in God, obedience, and purpose that truly matters. Though Samson died, his actions freed Israel from the Philistines and showed that God's power can work through imperfect people. His life was a mix of human mistakes and divine miracles. Samson teaches us that God can use anyone, even those with flaws, to accomplish great things. Faith, courage, and reliance on God's strength can overcome the strongest obstacles. No matter how impossible the situation seems, God's plan can prevail, just as it did for Samson.